Yo, what's good, everybody? So, I'm not expecting a ton of people on this stream to show up, but we do have Gamecoms 2021 from Xbox stream. So, this is the Xbox streams will be started in 15 minutes. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of gameplay from, I think, Battlefield and stuff like that in this one. And I was going to watch this by myself, and I figured why not watch it with everybody as well. So actually everybody, whoever that wants to come out and join the stream and stuff like that. We normally used to do these a lot for E3 and stuff like that. So when it's something big like this, I figured I might as well come out, do a little bit on here because I know a lot of people are currently either in classes for college or high school as well. That's usually about the only thing we have in here is about either you're out of college or you're out of school or you may be like about to graduate high school, something like that. That's usually about where we're at on this one. So again, for everybody that does come out, appreciate you guys coming out because I know it's not Dokkan Battle related. And the hype for Dokkan Battle Loki is a little right now, as much as when we got something big coming out and it's Loki hype, but not hype at the same time. It's weird. It's weird that where we live in right now with Dokkan Battle. It really is. Rose, what's good, my guy? Yeah, I don't have. By the way, I'm not gonna have any like music playing in the background for this, just for the simple fact of I don't want to have to stop it and then the stream get messed up and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna chill without any music on. Hopefully, this echo isn't too bad and stuff like that. And also, I think everything's sort of yeah. I think everything's good right now in terms of how it is. So, what's good? I'm doing pretty good today. Like I said, we're gonna get some gaming information and stuff like that. I'm good. Hey, by the way, we have 23 minutes before this premiere does start, stuff like that. So if you don't have any snacky snacks, I'd advise you to get some snacky snacks. You know me, I got some snacky snacks right here. Got me some water as well because this is probably gonna be about an hour or two or something like that, maybe. Um, I don't think I can see. I'm looking at chat right now, and this chat is I don't know what the hell. I think they're just I think they're just trolling right now what they're expecting from this one. I'm not expecting no GTA trilogy remastered, reveal gameplay or anything like. I'm not expecting anything like that. I'm just expecting probably like Battlefield gameplay, maybe more an updated and polished gameplay than what I played from the playtest. Maybe closer to the actual beta and real game. I'm expecting something along the lines of that, and then maybe some other sort of indie games, maybe a little bit of Halo in there, something. Just a bunch of other stuff in terms of gaming wise. That's what I'm expecting for this. Hope they show the new Saints Row. Wait, Saints Row's got a new game? Enlighten me. Wait a minute. Enlighten me. Saints Row got a new game coming out, or are they working on? That's what I'm saying, DT. I thought that was the last one. I thought they wouldn't been bringing this about. It's a reboot? Oh my god. Oh, that's about to get hyped then. I don't know if they showed here, but that would be dope. They were tweeting about it? Damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Man, I did not know that. Hold up, man. Let me go to Reddit for a second. Um, okay. Boy, I thought something was going down for a second. Bro. bro. We ain't got. Oh man, we ain't got no more information. No more information. Oh, Dokkan Battle's getting scary too. You need to watch that Spider-Man trailer, dude. I watched the Spider-Man trailer, and it was. I watched it last night on stream. I got chills, bro. I got chills. Like it's gonna be a good movie. I got chills on that one. Daredevil and Lizard in the movie. I would say Daredevil is was Matt Murdock's. I don't know if he's gonna suit up, but I know he should be in there because of the lawyer thing. Oh, this Wednesday? Hmm. Honestly, that would be dope to see what a next gen Saints Row is. Like, I hope that they keep a little bit of the goofiness in Saints Row, but I hope they just don't go too overboard, man. It's like have fun with it, but don't go like too serious. I feel like it should be more street stuff again, and then maybe have like wacky things that you can find in the city. Like how I was saying it, like how every GTA game has like something wacky or something like that you can find in and have some fun with. I think it should be something like that, except maybe a little less serious than GTA. Just a little less, like have more fun with it. Because that was the thing about Saints Row back in the day, is whenever the first 1 and 2 came out, they were fun. Like it had a story and it was fun, and then the wackiness that you could do made it even more fun. The playback of just going in the city like a GTA, just wreaking havoc and stuff like that. That was fun. But all the other craziness, that threw it out. So I hope that it's something about like that, to be quite fair. Comes out on your birthday. The Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that stuff was fun in Saints Row. That stuff was fun. That's what made it more fun. Everything else is just like we don't really need that. You like Saints Row 2 that was good with the gangs? Yeah, I think Saints Row 2 was the one we had to go through and get all the different elite factions and stuff like that. I think that's the one that we need more of like that. I gotta remember that I moved my camera here and not here, because if you notice, I look here after I'm right here. I'll look here and the camera's here. So I gotta reprogram myself to look here at the actual screen at my monitors, and then turn this way, pivot. I gotta pivot left, turn and look at y'all. So make sure y'all let me know. Pivot. Just pivot left, man. Because I'm gonna do this, look at chat on this monitor, look over here at this monitor, and then be like, yeah, damn it. So remember, pivot left. Saints Row 1 and 2 was extremely fun, but the other games got super weird. Yeah, yeah. The after that one, uh after 2, it was like I didn't have really any interest. Like I played a little bit of Saints Row 4 and I was immediately turned off. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Bro, people over here hollering about Fable. Bro, I ain't seen no. Oh, now I love how now since we're talking about Saints Row, there's people in here talking about Saints Row 24/7 now. You'll just see people say something about Saints Row. Like there's a couple up there, but there was one right there. Somebody's up there saying Saints Row, bro. Like I don't think we're gonna see no Fable. I can tell you that. If we see something for Fable or Avowed or something like that, that'd be crazy. Gats Out of Hell, I think it was. The Johnny one, Gats Out of Hell. He finally finished the Prime Battle LR Maju Boo Grind. Bardock team made it stupid. Yeah, yeah. The free to play, that's what they're there for. They're there to make those grinds stuff like it easier for new players and stuff. WWE 2K 2020, bro. Nah. Xbox Series X2. I don't think we're gonna see nothing like that. We may see some like I don't know if we'll see any kind of additions or anything, but we're definitely gonna see something. Like I would definitely say that we're gonna see something. Yeah, man, I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good. Having a sort of decent day right now. We got 14 minutes until the premiere does start. I'm having a pretty decent day. So I can't even be mad. My day's been pretty good. Actually, you know what? I will put on a little bit of music right now in the background while I can, you know. There we go. Yeah, and then once we get done, that should be good. Maybe a little something a little light in the background. You would flip if we would finally get to see 2K22 gameplay. You talk. Oh, I don't. I feel like it's gonna be the same as 2K21 on next gen. Honestly. Uh, yeah, yeah. The main character did. I got any games I'm excited for. I'm still excited for Battlefield 2042. I'm still excited for Riders. I think Riders on the Storm or something. I think that's what it was. For Riders, it might have been. It's the Ubisoft game where it's like BMX, gliding, and then there's like surfing. Excited for that. I'm also excited for that other snowboarding game. I can't remember what it's called. I got to go back and look at it. But I'm excited for that one. Then I'm still excited for Starfield later on. I'm possibly excited for some. Let me move the mic over here. I'm possibly excited for anything Bethesda related that could possibly be any kind of remasters of any of the old Fallouts. I'm definitely excited for that stuff. Or if they announce a Fallout 5 after Starfield or right before Starfield, whatever. I would much prefer if they remastered Fallout 1 and 2 because those, if I remember, were only like PC games, and if they could remaster that into like the Fallout 4 or whatever engine, oh my god, that'd be great. That would absolutely be great. So I'm excited for that stuff. Avowed, like all Fable and all stuff like that's going to be out a couple of years and stuff like that. I'm still excited for all that, but for right now, I am very excited for a little bit. I'm also sort of excited for what was it? Damn it, I'm trying to think of the other game. Far Cry. Yeah, I'm excited for Far Cry. It's gonna be lit. Dave, who's ready? Hopefully, it's gonna be, man. Keep looking this way because I'm checking everything. I might have to put this microphone back on the actual little bipod for a second. That way, I can just run. I don't know. Let me know if you hear any sort of distortion or any different if I'm talking to you guys this way from the microphone, or if I'm like this way, or doesn't need to be more like just. I'm talking to, so then I can just move it around each time. But if it's good about like right here, so I can still talk to you guys this way and it's still good, and if I can look over here, still talk to you guys this way and it's still good, let me know, because again, I'm still playing around with this microphone as well too, and all its settings and stuff. What do you think? You free to play Zarbon? Oh, the Zarbon's great. I'm excited for the damn Zarbon. Like, you have no idea. I like I said, I do hope that he's a transforming unit for sure. I really do. Sound fine? All right, I'm just making sure because I am switching off different spots, and also there's there's nothing on this wall over here again, and I know all my voice is echoing off, so I'm still trying to get used to that because we're going to be redoing this a lot. She's actually already redone a lot of it on her side. I'm actually waiting more things to do that, but glad it sounds good for you guys. 9 minutes. 9 minutes until this does start. So this is great. We're getting closer and closer. Hopefully we see some hot fire. It's full set. Last of Us. Really? Like, man, that Last of Us. Bro, people need to stop talking about G. Bro, we ain't even got the damn upgrade for Grand Theft Auto 5 for the next gen yet. Like, I don't know why people talking about GTA 6. Like GTA 5 upgrade is supposed to be bundled, I think, with the other Grand Theft Autos is getting their upgrade on the trilogy. So I think it's Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are getting the upgrade, the remaster, and it's like that's going to be bundled with buying Grand Theft Auto for the next generation. Can I just tell you how? Can I just say this really quick on how it better be for everybody that's got the game, there better be a free upgrade, because if it's not a free upgrade, I'm not gonna buy. I don't. As much as I want those, I don't know if I'm gonna buy Grand Theft Auto 5 again. Like, they've been selling Grand Theft Auto 5 for how long? Almost damn 10 years? Rockstar, come on, man, seriously. Y'all, like, dude, I really don't want to have to pay no 40, 50, whatever dollars for no damn just upgraded version for the Series X and S and PlayStation 5 and stuff. I really don't. Like, I really don't. That's some bullshit, bro. Oh, I know it's not gonna be free. I know it's not gonna be free. I'm just like, I know it's not gonna be free, but dude, I'm tired of buying. Like, I've bought Grand Theft Auto. I've bought Grand Theft Auto 5, I think, 3 different times. On the 360, when I originally had the disc, and then something happened to the disc, so I had to go buy it again. And then bought it again, and I think it was one of my sisters or something like that, and then the disc was broke or whatever. And so I just said, F it, I'm buying the digital. So I bought the digital, and obviously that went all the way through. And I bought the digital on the Xbox One. So that actually, got to go over on the Xbox Series S and X and stuff. But man, all these, like, you got so many games they're giving out the free upgrades. And then you got Rockstar. That's just like, pay for it again. This game is it's going to be more than what the game's worth right now. It's going to be more than what you can go on, like, G2A or something like that and buy literally the digital game. Like, it's going to be more than that. Like, it's annoying, bro. It's annoying. Yeah, GTA 5 is literally the meaning of a cash cow. Like, that, it really is. Like, it honestly really is. That's literally the most perfect example in gaming history of milking a game as much as possible. Like literally, don't like not even Fortnite. Fortnite is one thing that had it was a free game that had microtransactions, stuff like that. You got obviously free upgrades, like everything. Like if you take all these, like even Call of Duty is a cash grab every year, but it's not GTA level. It's not GTA level. Like at least the settings change on on Call of Duty, so some look better than others as they're going and stuff. Grand Theft Auto is just like you have to pay for the upgrade. You have to pay for the upgrade. You have to pay for the upgrade. Each upgrade you got to pay for. Like come on, like, here, bro. 8 years old and you're now 16. GTA 5 came out when you was in middle school. Now would be in my third year of college. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fortnite. What did they put in? Morty from Rick and Morty. In this previous one now, but it's like that. Like it consistently keeps growing. GTA 5. You gotta wait for them to update put a couple of new cars in, a couple of missions. That's really it. And when it comes to literally just upgrading the graphics, you got to pay for it because they're bundling it with the 3 other games to get remastered. Like, I feel like at some point in time you're going to be able to buy each one of those separately. And right now it's just going to be a thing to where they're going to be like, yeah, buy it all at once for like 40 or 50 bucks. I hope it's not $60. I really hope it's not. I don't care if it is 3 games that's getting remastered. I don't care. Like, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. So I hope it's not. I hope it's not 60. Maybe 30 at this point. Maybe just make it easy on everybody's wallets, man. Like, come on. It would take to buy everything in K5. It's roughly 30K in real money. $30,000. Oh my gosh, that's. By the way, you know what games that I would like to actually see coming out of the woodwork? I would love to see a new Fight Night game. If you ever play Fight Night, like round 3, round 4, all of those Fight Night champion stuff, I would like to see a new Fight Night. A new Fight Night round 5. And I also would like to see a Max Payne game. I think we could get a new Max Payne. Real talk. Or you can just remaster the old Max Payne 1 and 2 or something. By the way, we got 60 seconds until the premiere starts. Yeah, it is. Like that's a money though. 30,000, roughly 30,000 in real life money, bro. That is a. Get some new Dragon Ball game news. I don't know. I think, what was it? Did they do it last time on PlayStation when they introduced? Like, I think normally when they introduce all the other Dragon Ball Z games and stuff like that, I think it's for PlayStation because of Sony. So I'd probably say maybe, but it had to be Sony thing, so not here. All right, let me go ahead and stop the music because we got less than, oh yeah, roughly. So I can't wait to be able to full screen this and start it up. By the way, if you have not hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That way you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. Because, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be streaming, bro. I'll be streaming. So, like I said, we got 50 people in here watching right now with 12 likes. Can we get a like spike? Can we get a like spike? Xbox exclusives? are bad. Really a PlayStation. Showed your true colors, bro. You just showed your true colors. Okay. I mean, it's cool if you're a PlayStation fan, but come on. No, they ain't bad. I think that's a little bit haterade. GTA 5 now $89.99. Like, man, that's I swear. I swear. Yo, Drago, what's good, my dude? All right, there we go. All right, last time I had this music got me copyrighted, so let me just go ahead and mute that for a second. Like real talk. This music got me copyrighted. I'm just gonna relax on it. I know I'm probably gonna get some copyrights later on, but I'm gonna try to keep them to a minimum because I don't like getting copyrights of like 8 or 9 copyrights on streams. Like I'd rather try to keep it to a minimum as much as possible to where I can only get like 2 or so, because I hate trying to go through and like dismiss all of them all the way through, or trying to at least check and see what it was, and then trying to get, if it's just music, trying to get that out or whatever, cut it out, because it takes way too long to do all that as well too. Yo, Daniel, thank you for subscribing to the channel, my God. Actually, I need to that alert box up in the middle. All right, so we got 50 seconds right now. Again, if you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button right now, man. We got 52 in here watching right now, 16 likes. Hit the like button. You watching? I know you watching. You want to see what's going on? Hit the like button. You want to see more Starfield news? I'd love to see more Starfield news. I would love that. Like, don't trust me. Don't even tease me with that. I would love that. That'd probably be like one of the biggest things I'd love to see. $13 seconds. Okay. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1.
US Canada rating pending to mature 17+. RPM, ESRB.org. IARC, 18+.
Oh, is this Flight Simulator?
A red and white checkered biplane flies over a river.
Can y'all hear that, by the way, chat?
Right and flies past a tall cathedral. The biplane flies above the river. An animated
Notice the new channel icon? Yeah. Jacoby made it for us. It's dope.
With a bright green X. Gamescom 2021 Xbox stream.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Gamescom 2021 Xbox stream.
We've got so many great game updates to share with you today. We're talking Age of Empires 4, Psychonauts 2, and my personal favorite, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Later on, we'll take an extended look at Forza Horizon 5. There's so much going into this, and Playground
what am I doing?
Vision of Mexico is muy bonito.
What am I doing?
We're getting our first look at the cover car for the game, Paris. I got $5 on it being one of those electric scooters that you see piled up on the sidewalk.
Will Kate win $5? I guess we're about to find out.
Yes, indeed. Our Xbox Plays team will also chat with devs and deep dive into current
Mortal
and
Kombat
upcoming games all week
11,
on
Halo.
Twitch.tv/Xbox.
Games.
Let's get started with Techland and their upcoming zombie parkour sequel, Dying Light 2: Stay Human.
Oh, we're gonna see more of Dying Light 2?
Techland presents Dying Light 2: Stay Human.
Hello.
Yeah, this is actual Xbox. This is on Xbox's webs
and
on their
is
YouTube
David
channel.
Lubrica, animation director. Hi. We can't wait until December 7th to finally give you Dying Light 2: Stay Human.
Damn, December 7th? That's when that comes out?
We have been working on really hard for the last few years.
We're hoping the gameplay video
still a
you're
way
about
away.
to watch will give you a foretaste of parkour and combat systems waiting for you in the game.
And we are just about to enter the city, fighting our way through its brutal and dangerous streets. Though, as you will see in a moment, there are plenty of things you can use to your advantage. So watch closely, look for special combat and parkour moves, and check out how with just a bit of creativity you can combine the two. Ready? Let's go.
Sometimes I wonder what this city looked like before all this.
Wait, is this a different trailer?
Like many others.
Is this a different
People had
trailer?
their ambitions, plans, lives. Now it's all gone. The virus started it, but it was the people who made the world the way it is. This city, Villador. They tell me they had a vision. They had hope. But soon, one vision broke into many different ones.
A man gets up from the ground and runs. Several zombies chase after the man. A massive creature with large hands breaks through a wall.
Instead of fighting together.
Wait, so do they have a audio thing? Like, you talking through some of this?
War broke out.
Was it a little bird? Met a broken leg?
Hope died.
A character slides from one rooftop on a rope towards another. A large building explodes.
Now the city is falling.
Each time we strike down an enemy, we absorb their strength.
They really have some kind of audio thing happening where some chick is narrating?
The character leaps onto a zombie and out of a window.
I need the secrets this
Wait,
city holds.
I'm confused. Is this for people that are blind or something that may not be able to see, so they're just narrating it?
The bazaar needs good people. You're doing great so far.
The character slides and swings from posts near a building.
I have to make a difference.
He jumps into a room.
I think this might be. I don't think I got narration on.
The character leaps off of a building.
They say that great change is a
Like,
series of small gestures.
I'm pretty sure I don't have narration on.
How about this series?
I don't know why I would have narration on.
The character
First of all,
swings a
I don't even know
large
how
battle
the fuck
axe
to
and
turn
smashes it
narration
into the
even
ground.
on.
Several thugs fight with the character outside in the
Is it in
sunshine.
settings? Subtitles is off.
The character
Playback
stands
normal.
and fights the thugs. He blocks several attacks from the thugs with the large battle axe.
Is all hope really gone? We'll see about that.
Well, that was an exciting trip,
I
wasn't
don't.
it, Tim?
Oh,
Did you
this
notice
ain't
those bandits in
audio.
medieval-like armor passing by skyscrapers,
Oh.
vans, and large billboards. That's what we call.
Wait,
a
so there might be.
modern
So there is
dark
two
ages.
different ones
And
of
it's a
them.
very unique design, one very important for the plot.
I was about to say. I was like, there's no
But there's
way.
another thing that stood out to me: all those parkour moves that you and your team.
Oh man, bruh.
To me, all those parkour moves that you and
There
your
we
team
go.
has put so much
I was about to
effort
say.
into.
I was like, am I?
Well,
I was like,
all you
what
need
the
is
hell
a
is
few
going
thousand of
on here?
animations,
I was like, that
cooperation
had
with
to be for
professional
like
traces, mock-up sessions,
for
and
like
invaluable
something
help from
disabled or
David
something
Beck,
like that where they
whose
couldn't
face
see
and
or
moves player will see in the game.
something.
No, yes, right. And
'Cause I was
we
like,
got
oh, they're doing
twice
something
the
new with
number
this.
of parkour moves
No.
compared to the first
I
game,
want.
and we are showing some of them in this trailer. The vault kicks being the most
Yeah, we got it,
important
we got
to
it.
me personally. It brings a whole
Yeah,
new
audio
fighting
description. I
style
thought
into the
they
game.
were like doing
The player
something
can
new
stagger an enemy
in it.
and
I was
use
like,
them
oh
to
man,
perform
that's cool. You know,
further
they're doing
attacks.
something
For
new.
example, by rebounding from their bodies, jumping of them onto other foes, and so on.
I think we captured the movement really well and made it quite simple for the players to perform.
Well,
I can't wait
knew
for them
that
to try it out and
when
tell
they was
for
doing it,
themselves
I
how
was
much
like,
they
wait,
love it.
is this for like,
It's definitely
obviously
going
someone
to be
disabled?
useful. The
I was
city's
like, so I was
buildings
like,
are
okay.
higher than anything
I
we
was
have
like,
done before,
interesting that they just
improving
decided
its
to do it all in
verticality.
one.
Players
I
will
was
need
like,
to
but I
find
didn't see
a
the
way
other
to
one. The other
reach
one didn't
those
pop
tall
up.
skyscrapers and other challenging spots too.
Yeah, it's for
Then
blind
good
people.
we
That's what I
scattered
thought.
some
I
helpers
was like, I
like
knew
the
it had.
paraglider, which can support players in both parkouring and combat.
Exactly.
Well,
and
they can
it's
listen
gonna
to
do great,
video games and stuff
especially
like
in
that, dude.
fights against
Like,
humans, which are more frequent and important than in Dying Light 1. It's been over 20 years since the events from the first game,
Yeah,
so
we got it,
people
we got it
adjusted.
now.
They are
I
much
was like,
bolder now, at least during the day.
And they
Why
are
did I
more
look
vicious
up and it was
too.
all
And I
up in
think
his
that's a
damn
great
grill?
summary of this discussion. Pre-order Dying Light 2 and explore its vast, complex world on December 7th. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
For the first time in the storied history of the franchise, Microsoft Flight Simulator launched on a home console with the release on Xbox Series X and S last month. Reviewers and
Yeah,
gamers
no
alike
cap. If you
were
ain't
blown
play
away
Flight
by how well the
Simulator,
stunning
if you ain't got an
visuals and
Xbox
the
or a
depth
PC,
of the
it's actually really
simulation
relaxing.
translated to the console.
Really relaxing.
And that's why I'm extremely honored to welcome the head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, York Newman, to the stream. York, thank you for being here. The last time we met was at the Xbox Game Showcase, and it was getting ready to come out on consoles. How did that go?
It went great. As you said, the reaction to the Xbox console launch was really just amazing, both from Xbox gamers and from the press.
Some glitches that
so
happen in the
with their
game,
feedback.
but
I don't know if
it's
you know,
actually
Flight
pretty
Simulator
damn
is
good.
one of the highest rated
Flight
games
Simulator
on
is pretty
Xbox
damn
this year,
good, just
which
relaxing.
I think is just great validation.
Hope they add more locations.
That the translation of the simulation to the console has really worked well. Our usage numbers are through the roof. We are absolutely shattering franchise records, and I can tell you, there have never been more people playing Flight Simulator than right now. So it's an awesome time.
Especially since it's free in
That
Game
is
Pass
awesome.
too,
Congratulations on the launch, really.
Like, come on, man. Like, of course more people gonna be playing.
All right.
I want to go to the danger zone. So what's going on with Top Gun?
There's so much going on, Paris. So you and I talked about Top Gun Maverick earlier. The fans are super excited. They saw the FA-18. They can't wait to start flying. And as you know, it comes out later this year as free DLC alongside the movie. But as the movie is still under wraps, so are we. So I can still not tell you that much about it. But there's so much else going on even before Maverick. So we are continuing to do our monthly big releases that we've been doing for a long time.
That's what I was saying.
And next month, on September 7th, we are launching World Update 6. And this World Update, I mean, at the beginning of the show, if you remember, there was a little red plane flying into Cologne. Well, we did that because World Update 6 updates that region, the region of Gamescom. So Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And what that means to us is we have new aerial and satellite images. We have a new elevation map that helps us with the mountains. So the Alps actually look awesome now. We have new 3D cities like Frankfurt and Wuppertal in Germany. We have Basel in Switzerland. We have Vienna and Graz in Austria, and those cities look just amazing. They have like 7 centimeters resolution, and it's awesome. But we want to celebrate the entire region, so we picked 100 of the most scenic places, the most famous landmarks, and we call those POIs, and we sort of spread them throughout the simulation, and we also added airports. We did Lübeck and Stuttgart in Germany, and Klagenfurt in Austria, and St. Gallen in Switzerland. And what it ties it all together is missions. We're having new discovery flights, we have new landing challenges, and we have new sort of tours of the country. So they fly you around all the awesome looking places and really celebrate the beauty of this region of Earth. And this is a celebration of DACH, of Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. I'm so happy to be able to announce the date here at Gamescom.
Was it a real hype game? Probably something we won't know.
You know, that is really incredible, all the different regions and everything that you're going to have in the game, and the way that you're going to be able to actually highlight
Call of Duty
those.
Vanguard is probably going to get
I think it's really cool, but you know, for us, it's actually not just the region and the visuals. We talked a lot when you study aviation, when you love aviation like we do.
I'd be
you
quite
actually realize
surprised
that a lot of regions of Earth have a very special relationship
I would say
with
either
flying, with aviation.
Really
Sometimes
don't know,
it's,
maybe something
you
about
know,
Perfect Dark,
the first experiments with aircraft, or a famous pilot,
only see
or
maybe like once
a
or
feat
twice
of aviation,
of,
or like a
and
local
maybe
manufacturer.
Like one little, like, CGI
so we thought to
sort of
ourselves,
render
why do we not use these world updates to celebrate the planes? So we are announcing a new series. We call them Local Legends. And think about that as planes that are locally well known, like in that region, but outside in the world, not so much. But why not use the world updates to highlight this, to bring these awesome machines to a worldwide audience? So for World Update 6, we picked a German plane from the 1930s. It's called Junkers U-52. In Germany, it's lovingly named Tante U, so Aunt U. And we think of us as sort of a digital preservation. So we really want to get these planes to an extreme level of detail. We're going out of our way to really go deep. So we're doing a full scan. We're taking full scans of the outside and the inside,
Looks
as
good.
detailed as
I'll
1
give 'em
millimeter,
that.
which is as
It
good
looks
as you
good.
can really do this. And then we're working with, for the Junkers, we worked with Bernd Junkers, who is the grandson of the original creator of the plane, Hugo Junkers. And he's helping us. He had a ton of insight and materials. Then we worked with an organization that is preserving one one of the last surviving examples of the Junkers.
It looked
they
good.
let us scan and take photographs, and then we were lucky that to find a pilot that actually flew one of those planes while it was still flying in the real world, and he lets us know, like, is the cockpit right and the sounds right, does it feel right in the air? So we're having a blast working with these experts to really bring to celebrate this plane, to bring them back to life.
So this is almost like you're creating like a digital museum for aviation inside Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically that. It's a museum with flyable planes. So we're working with 40 museums around the world, and it's honestly one of the funnest parts of the job. You end up working with these curators of planes. These are their babies, and they sort of see the tooth of time in the real world sort of nagging on their remaining planes, and they're so happy when we come in with our scanning equipment, and we're basically capturing their planes, and they know that we can digitally preserve them in perpetuity. And we're actually giving those scans back to the museum so they can do something with it. And it's a great collaboration. And we're actually not just looking back in the history of aviation, we're also looking towards the future. So I have another announcement. We are working with a fascinating German company called Volocopter.
I was like, wait a minute, what
and they're making an eVTOL air taxi for urban traffic. So they have a vision of the future, how these drone-type machines basically connect people in large cities. We're working directly with the engineering team to make sure that we are capturing their plane and their aircraft perfectly in the flight simulator, and that's coming out.
Honestly, nothing right now.
I mean, you weren't kidding when you were saying that there's a lot going on inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is there anything else?
It really just started.
Yeah, there's one more thing.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to announce that we've partnered with RARA. That's the Reno Air Racing Association.
I've heard something about
every year they put on something called the Steel
Mortal Kombat
National
12 or something?
Championship Air Race, and we're bringing this to Flight Simulator. So this is the fastest motorsport. This is right down your alley. It's the fastest motorsport on Earth, and I actually brought you a little trailer to look at.
So race, speed. We go into the danger zone, baby. Let's go ahead and show that.
All right. Catching in real-time 4K. I mean, it do look good. It do look a small trailer on that one. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? All right.
You know I like going fast, and you know I love being in the danger zone. When is this coming out?
Man, these planes, they fly 500 miles, faster than 500 miles an hour, 50 to 250 feet above the ground. So you are definitely going to be in the danger zone. I mean, without going into too much detail, this Reno Air Race is actually the largest expansion we have since we launched on Flight Simulator. It's not just because we scanned all the famous race planes of the world. There's lots of them. This is also the first time when you can basically race against your friends and pilots across the planet. And
that's cool.
So a competitive multiplayer is coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Damn, that's cool.
And that will definitely test your pilot skills. And you ask, when is it coming out? This is coming out this fall, so it's right around the corner.
That's actually cool.
Oh, that is fantastic. And you know I have the need
Flight
for
Simulator,
speed,
it's
so
been
I can't
nothing but
wait
like a
to get
game
my
that you
hands
just
on this
pop
and
on.
participate in some of these
You just
air
want to
races.
have fun and just relax.
Thank you.
Look at some sites you ain't never been and stuff
going
like that.
fast on the ground is
Edited
warrior
racing,
speed.
that's pretty cool.
Keep an eye out for an extended
That is
look
pretty cool.
at Forza Horizon 5.
Boy, them eyes,
later
boy,
on in the
damn, his
spring.
eyes are bloodshot.
We'll also talk with Wasteland 3's game director about the game's next big DLC. But first,
bro,
if you're an Xbox
his eyes
Game
are
Pass subscriber,
bloodshot.
we
You
have
see
some
them
great news
mugs?
for you.
He been partying with JR? Bruh.
Here I come.
Oh, what am I doing? That's a real song. Son of a... I'm over captivated by how bloodshot this man's eyes was. I didn't even realize this was a real song. Excuse me, what? What is this? Somebody's pizza man was whooping some ass. Say, no, you gonna give me a tip. Right? He was in a danger zone, bro. That's why he kept saying it so much. They need to start having that. I'm trying to think. Was last time they had that royalty free music? I don't think this is royalty free. It's staying up all night. Michael Jordan dies. Get the Resident Evil 5. I'm telling you, man. Y'all seen his eyes, right? Like, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, it seems like a whole lot of indie sort of things, but it's like they look cool, but I probably wouldn't be playing them. Yeah, play day one. Yeah, a whole lot more indie games all up in there.
They did it. They added even more games to Game Pass. But let's talk about what's coming up. We're talking Age of Empires 4, the game's creative director, and we're going to see what's next for Sea of Thieves. But now we've got a new roguelike retro
what was
shooter
that other
in grand retro
pirate
fashion
game?
Sends you plundering through shifting dungeons to defeat a mysterious eldritch terror.
It wasn't Sea of Thieves. It was it. I don't think so. It's the other one, the more realistic one. What? Like, I'm looking for that. That's another one that's on my radar. This Doom or something? I didn't hear what he said. Am I gonna have to mute this too? What is this? Oh, into the pit. It looked like some Doom sort of stuff, bruh. Real talk.
Well, I am here with creative director of World's Edge,
this is gonna be a lot of day one stuff.
Adam, I'm so excited to talk Age 4, of course, because you've brought something a little.
I should have
different
muted,
and
but
very
it didn't do
special
anything.
today.
So
Yeah, I have.
I was gonna start singing
so
or
far
something.
we've been showing everyone kind of what Age looks like from in the game. You know, when you're playing it, you've gotten to see a lot of footage of that, and we've also shown a little bit of our campaigns, right? Through when we unveiled the 100 Years' War and showed Joan of Arc. But we have yet another way in Age of Empires 4 that we're kind of bringing history to life that we haven't talked about yet.
See, you do this to me. You put me in suspense. I want to know more, so let's go with it.
Well,
let's hear more.
Okay, wait, you get one moment of suspense. Okay, that's enough. So what we brought today is we have these wonderful little videos that we've created that are interspersed amongst the campaign, and they're about 3 to 5 minutes each. And we have over an hour of them total, and they're called Hands-on Histories. And what they are is a great way to like deep dive on certain fun subjects from
I'm about to go get this fan. Y'all better
and just from medieval history.
Excellent. Well, I hear you've actually brought one of those segments that you're going to share here for the very first time.
Yes. We are going to show you the segment on one of the most popular units from Age of Empires franchise and a fan favorite, the Trebuchet.
Excellent. Well, this I got to see. Let's take a look.
A counterweight trebuchet was the king of all siege engines. A catapult capable of smashing down castle walls from great distances. At Warwick Castle in England, they've built a replica, one of the largest in the world. Originating in 7th century China, by the 13th century, trebuchets had evolved into devastatingly powerful weapons.
Such a simple design, but so effective.
It has several key features. A pivoted arm with a weight at one end, and a sling to hold the projectile at the other. To prime, the 6-ton weight is raised using tread wheels.
So this is one of the wheels, one of 2 that's attached to an axle.
What I missed?
Which would lift the counterweight, weighing 6 tons. It's based on muscle power alone.
What? Wait, what?
What's essential about launching a projectile as far as possible is making sure that this end of the arm is moving as fast as possible. So once that weight drops, it really sends this point of the arm moving at its highest velocity.
This was done by positioning the pivot close to the counterweight and by launching the projectile from a sling.
That's what we doing?
When released, the sling whips round, vastly increasing the launch speed. Trebuchets were carefully aimed, like modern guns.
That's what we doing?
In order to weaken the castle walls or even breach them, you had to make sure that the projectiles hit the same spot every single time.
For each projectile,
this is still Age of Empire, ain't it?
They all had to be the same weight and shape.
I mean, I'm not gonna cap. That does take a lot of skill to get. Damn.
This projectile into the sling. Oh, this one must weigh about 25 kilograms, but some projectiles can get up to 150 kilograms. That's
Ain't nobody gonna help her. I mean, you know what? Never mind. Ain't nobody. She don't need no help. You know, that's what it is. She didn't need no help. Somebody may have offered. She was like, I don't need no damn help. Leave me alone. I can pick it up.
To cause maximum distress to the enemy.
Did you hear that whoosh?
It was the counterweight trebuchet's lethal combination of power and accuracy that made it the ultimate medieval siege weapon.
Okay. All right. Pre-order October 23rd. You gotta wait that long for that?
You know I'm gonna say trebuchet. Don't care, because that is awesome and remarkably unique. Something you don't see in games very often.
Yeah. So. You know, one of the things when we were looking at what we were going to do with Age of Empires 4, there's a phrase I'm really fond of, which is history is only as interesting as the people who taught it to you. And you could say that about any subject, really, right? But I think the great thing is when you have someone that's so enthusiastic and passionate about history, it really comes across. And we wanted to be that kind of teacher for history. And there's a phrase called humanized history that I use to kind of describe what we tried to do, which is we tried to like connect past and present. And you can see that kind of in our briefings as well, where we've got like real stuff with like
it'll be like
CG
the same
kind of
thing over and over again or something like
history.
that. I hope not.
And so for these,
like
we really wanted to do that same thing. So ourselves and Relic partnered with this amazing group in the UK called Lion TV, and they've done production on an amazing amount of shows and documentaries for the BBC and won every award you can imagine for media. And they travel to all of these locations in all these different countries to meet with these subject matter experts and get all of this great footage on how things really worked and how things were made. And it's been delightful to kind of go through that process and, you know, get all these and finally start showing them to everyone.
I love it. Now, you also, of course, you've got a bunch, as you mentioned, of these hands-on history segments. Anything else?
Like exaggerated mobile game ad.
What we can expect looking forward
to? Age of Empire.
Favorites you got coming up?
Oh, well, favorites. Oh, man.
It almost reminds me of Civilization.
My personal favorite is one called Medieval Surgery. Okay. And I'm going to let your imagination go with what we might show and what we might talk about in that one.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about them is that they go all over the place. So, you know, we've got ones on warfare and castle building and, like, how they kept flaming arrows from not going out when she shot them. And but we've also got all these ones
way
on,
too long
like, illuminated history and falconing and, you know, like horse taming, armor creation, and there's even one on Mongolian instrumentation,
this ain't no RPG, is it?
Which is really cool because those instruments, we actually use them in the soundtrack for the Mongols when you're playing as them in the campaign.
Ain't no RPG, is it?
I mean, I just love the behemoth amount of history that you guys. Age of Empires is always known for bringing history alive in a completely different way. And I also love to mention this to people that you and the team do so much research, and it's so great to see this approach being used in a hands-on history.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't no.
I mean, what was that approach like to sort of?
Is it just like the top-down strategy game?
Especially since it's
this ain't no like actual like you know like JRPG.
It was one of the things I was really wanting to do is try to tell these stories in a different way. But I'll tell you, like full disclosure, it's been insanely nerve-wracking because we're trying something completely different that no one's ever done before in a game, right? We're history, but we're a game, but we're teaching you things, but you're having fun. And Finding that middle ground has been really challenging, and you know, every time
I don't think a lot of people,
we've shown the campaigns or we've shown the hands-on histories, I've been like, oh,
unless
God,
it's what ammo,
it's gonna work, like
some
like
gun takes and stuff like that. In Call of Duty and all Battlefield, all these shooter games, I don't think a lot of people necessarily,
and kind of cool and refreshing,
you know, actually learn anything from these type games.
Good, right?
Like I could probably be like, what's
to get all this done and put.
I could probably be like.
Well, I love that you mentioned
what's a
Journey
foul?
We are coming
and somebody was probably like 30 people in chat probably be able to tell me what a foul is when it was first made, what sound it makes, all the modifications you can put on it. But
we are launching the game. You can go to ageofempires.com to learn more about the title.
Bro.
And if you're really, really excited, right now you can go onto the Microsoft Store or Steam, pre-order the game right now. And of course, we will be there day one, Xbox Game Pass for PC as well. So anyone that's on that can just grab the game and start playing. But
yes, I believe you are a part of something very special.
Yes, so Gamescom opening night live.
Yes.
11 a.m. Pacific time.
There might be important for this game, right?
Empires related in there, so if you're a fan, you probably should tune in.
Oh, a bit of a tease from Mr. Ice Green.
Maybe.
And I like it very much. Adam, thank you so much for joining us here.
Always a pleasure, Kate.
Always a pleasure. Age of Empires 4 looks fantastic, so I cannot wait. October 28th, neither should you. Now, we have tons coming up here today, including a new update for State of Decay 2 and an extended look at Forza Horizon 5 with our friends at Playground Games. But now, let's catch up with Henry, who's gone from flying the skies in Microsoft Flight Sim to a different kind of cloud.
That's right, Kate. Xbox Cloud Gaming is already available on Windows PCs, mobile phones, and tablets.
Yep.
And now, it's coming to Xbox consoles. The future with cloud gaming sounds bright. No waiting to install, no
it wasn't on console already? Oh shit, I thought it was.
And no buying a new console just to play with your friends. See how the vision of cloud gaming will bring people together without barriers.
Bro. Okay.
So when I think about cloud and when I think about gaming, those two things together to me really show you the future where you can pick up something and you could play it anywhere and you could do it quickly.
Okay. Game Pass Ultimate.
Cloud gaming is phenomenal. This is pretty great. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I didn't know that.
So good.
Games are large and you want to keep the ones that you know you love on your hard drive. Xbox Cloud Gaming is about being able to discover the new ones right away. It's super exciting that for our Game Pass Ultimate members, they will get to experience Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Cloud gaming is really about looking at how people play differently.
I can choose to install it if I like the game.
Sometimes I just have 20 minutes.
If I don't, then I don't. You know?
It should be as easy as finding the game that you look for on your console and just jumping right in.
We're targeting 1080p at 60 frames per second.
What's crazy about this is like the latency. This is the kind of stuff you need with cloud gaming.
60 frames.
That's gonna be delicious.
The process
my
itself to get into cloud gaming feels like you're playing on console, right?
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be delicious, bro.
It's so easy nowadays. You can pick up
that's
any
gonna be
device
great.
and pretty much play
That
any
is gonna be
Xbox
great
game on Game Pass.
Yes, sir.
If my friends have titles that I don't have yet, I can just
imagine buying an Xbox when you don't have one.
Content just so much more accessible.
You need to get one.
I really love the flexibility. It's awesome.
Everything that Xbox is doing right now is just getting rid of the limits of having to be on a specific platform or a specific console. Play on PC and mobile, and now on Gen 8.
Yeah, Gen 8 consoles can play Gen 9 content. Isn't that so cool?
With cloud gaming,
that's
we have
cool.
the ability, because you are connecting to consoles that are in our data
Holy
centers,
shit, that's cool.
to allow the Gen 8 customers, the Xbox One customers, to play games that their hardware wouldn't have been able to play.
That's dope.
There's so much opportunity when it comes to thinking about how we can make content more readily available.
Wow, that is dope.
Where they want to. Sign me up. I'm ready for cloud gaming right now. Let's do it. When's the release date? When does it release?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. They need to go back in stock a little bit more.
August 9th saw the release of the free optimized update for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice on the Xbox Series S and X. With beautiful and rich visuals, thanks to the addition of ray tracing and improved materials alongside performance updates, this is the perfect opportunity to relive Senua's journey or experience it for the first time. And if you haven't played this, do yourself a favor, grab a pair of headphones and immerse yourself into this world.
I haven't played it.
Speaking
I might
of
need
unique experiences on Game Pass, the Xbox Plays team will be taking a look at some ID at Xbox titles over the next few days, including 12 Minutes and The Big Con.
They're also talking with developers from Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Forza Horizon 5, and Destiny 2. So join the live Q&A to get your burning questions answered. You can catch all of those streams on twitch.tv/Xbox.
Speaking of Forza Horizon 5, don't forget our friends at Playground Games will give us an extended look.
I was like, where are we at right now? And then I seen where the Gamescom went. I was like, all right.
That includes never-before-seen areas of the game map, plus cars that have never been in the Forza franchise before. I've loved everything I've seen of Forza Horizon 5 so far, and I can't wait. Now, Kate, there's more games to check out, right?
Well, right you are, Paris. Let's talk Wasteland 3. Their newest DLC introduces us to a new cult. The Cult of the Holy Detonation.
The Holy Detonation is life.
Anybody play Wastelanders? I've never played it.
Changed.
I've never played it.
Devolved into the mutations you see before you. Set on a righteous path. The Holy Detonation's life-giving glow should be shared with everyone.
What, we eat crackers and Ritz? Right, bro, if you ain't got no snacky snacks, what you doing? First of all.
May the light of the Holy Detonation purify. Join us, Rangers.
With new patches, bug fixes, and added features, like a fine wine, Wasteland 3 just gets better with age. To really savor the game's decay, we're talking with inXile game director David Rogers. David, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, my man coming in looking like Steven Seagal.
So in the trailer, we saw that the DLC is coming out on October 5th, but we know, inXile, Wasteland 3, you guys have been working on this for a very long time. So can you kind of talk about that journey?
Yeah, our dev team has been working nonstop, full tilt, trying to make Wasteland 3 the best version of itself it could be. Over the past year since it's released, we've added features, we've balanced, we've listened to the community, we've fixed bugs, added stability, and I really think that the version that we have now is the absolute best version of the game, and if you've never played it before, now's an awesome time to jump in.
Well, congratulations on everything that you've been doing with Wasteland 3. Now, this DLC is called The Cult of the Holy Detonation. Now, talk about that a little bit. Tell me what's going to go into this DLC. What should we be excited about?
Right. So you've heard of Cheyenne Mountain,
that
right?
was in
for
Fallout
those who haven't, Cheyenne Mountain
4.
is this top secret military complex buried deep in the heart of Cheyenne Mountain in the middle of Colorado. It's designed to outlast a nuclear winter. And so when you hit level 16, an old friend calls you and says, hey, I need your help securing this secret military base and all the secrets within. And as soon as you get there, you find two warring cults battling over supremacy, trying to take control of the Holy Detonation, which is this pre-war science experiment that they worship as a god.
Oh, Heyman's brother.
And, these cultists are insane, they're mutated, they've gone totally mad, and all they want to do is share the holy radiation with you and your entire ranger team. How generous.
Yeah, that sounds a lot cooler than some of the cults I may have joined in the past, but
I'm sorry, you gonna run that by me with that Black Force energy you got?
Right. So
some of the cults that you joined in your past?
Smack dab in the middle of their holy war, which, what could go wrong?
Who says that?
And this is a Wasteland game, so you decide everything. Choice and consequence is our bread and butter.
That?
And so you decide who lives, who dies, who gets screwed over,
so freely,
who takes
too.
charge. You're deciding the fate of the cults, the Holy Detonation, Cheyenne
Somebody
Mountain,
said that to me during an interview, I'd be like, what did he say?
This is really your game to craft and mold.
That's awesome. So the last expansion was
I'm out, bro.
Steel Town, right? You had giant robots and things
this
like
ain't
that.
For me.
So, what are you going to do to actually top something like that from the last expansion?
Right. So we wanted returning players to find something that they could never find.
Bro, stop lying. When he did like that, he wanted to jump out that seat and start running.
And so we built this as a Wasteland-style dungeon crawl. And in there, you find this awesome mix of mystery, exploration. You're meeting these crazy cultists who have been locked in this like pre-war time capsule, and some of the raddest boss battles we have ever been able to build in a Wasteland game.
Who wrote that in the
I want
script,
to get
right?
back to the crazy cultists, but talk to me about these
said
boss
cults.
battles. I want to hear more about that.
Right. So we took the best parts of Wasteland combat and we breathed new life into it with objective-based combat, which are basically super rad boss
I'd be
battles.
pulling him from on the side when we go to when we switch over to the chick
just going
with half her hair.
Rampages.
I'd be
it's
like,
not about killing; it's about getting the job done. And so now combat
that
doesn't
wasn't on
end
your
until the
resume.
mission's over. We send you on proper.
What cults was you in?
You're in there breaking into prisons, rescuing POWs. You're
Get
just
him out of here.
high-tech cultist rituals. You are splitting your fire team
him out of
and
here.
coordinating like you never
Take
have
his
had to
badge,
before.
his
Like,
ID,
everyone on your
backstage
team has a
pass,
job,
take
and I really
everything.
think this is going to take old players who know their Ranger team like the back of their hands, and it's going to make them scratch their head and really have to rethink how they go about combat and making it new, exciting, and challenging in a like mentally in a way we haven't been able to really do before with just straight up murder combat.
Now,
we had that
Wasteland
one
has a
chick
reputation for getting
that
a little
was
silly.
crazy.
Right.
They had that murder
What
in
are
her
some of
eyes.
the
You know what I'm
weird
saying? You remember that
characters
chick,
we can
that
expect
black
in some of
chick?
the story
She
encounters
she had
we'll
murder
see
in the
the
eyes.
game?
Yeah, with this,
She
with
definitely
Cult of the Holy Detonation, we really
irradiated
got to cut our
Air
devs
Force
loose
energy.
and just let them
The
be
black
creative
Air
and
Force.
fun.
And now
and
we
silly.
got
Like,
him.
Exiles,
Talking
modus
about cults.
operandi
I bet they
is-
were in the
if
same
if we're
cult.
like brainstorming and something makes us laugh, we just put it in the game. That's just how we do it, and we pick up the pieces afterwards. Because we want to make something that entertains us, and then we know if we're having fun, our fans are going to have fun along with us. And so we got to explore, like really letting you
That's
get
what I'm
deep
saying.
into this like weird
I would've been
radiation
like-
cult, and let you
I
interact
would've
with
if
them
I
and
was
talk
behind
with
that
them,
camera.
and
Hold
tell
on, wait
stories and like maybe
a
even
minute.
join them.
Did he
and
just
so,
say
like, for instance, one of the characters you
two?
meet, one of the first cultists you meet,
Multiple?
is this
More
slattering beast. He's got like
cults?
claws and fangs and
How
spikes
did you
jutting
get out of
He's
each of
drooling,
them?
But he's like
Are
the
you
nicest
still
guy
in
on
all
Cheyenne
of
Mountain.
them?
Like you meet him and he's like, hey
We're just not about to let this slide.
soak up some of these rads. It'll be great. And he Sherpas you in and lets you meet the whole cult.
Like now I'm starting to put it together.
Is the
them eyes.
He's what you get if
Them
if you
cult
took
eyes.
like 20
Cult's
cultists and you like
eyes.
melted them into a big pile.
He's seen some
Kind of like I
things.
would do this with like a magnifying glass. I would like melt like army guys.
When he
and, like,
laughed,
G.I.
don't nothing
Joes into
come
a big
out.
Pile, and he's wet and sloppy and gross.
You hear
and
that?
It's hard to
No,
understand, and you
you
need the
didn't hear that.
translator.
Nothing came
supposedly.
out. He was like-
but he's like your number one fan, and getting to build
Like-
like this totally out there, wild, extreme
What?
character was a ton of fun to write
Stop.
for. It's a ton of fun to
Stop
like
it.
explore like what makes this cult tick, and he's an absolute blast. Hell, even some of the weapons that you find in Cheyenne Mountain,
Sorry,
they're
like Air Force
devolved
energy. I'm
cultists.
gonna
Like there's
say.
one guy, and he kind of devolved into this like vomiting bagpipe
It's by the
creature. And
cult.
he has this real like "kill me" vibe about him. But
That's what I'm
we get to play
saying.
with these fun body horror themes that let us jackknife between sort of
Body
like
horror.
dark and serious and like goofy and funny, which is a line that Wasteland really loves to ride. Like, you know, a lot of really important stuff is at stake, but you know, the Wasteland's a pretty bizarre place.
Oh, I can imagine. Now, we talked before, you've been working on Wasteland 3 for a while. There's already expansions that are out there.
Bro.
But say I'm a new player. Say I'm watching this right now and I'm like, man, I want to get into Wasteland 3. What would you suggest for new players wanting to get into this?
And like I said at the top, like Wasteland is like the best version of itself right now because of all the work we put into it
Dangerous Hole
over
looks
the
like
past year.
he's a good
and so
time.
you can get the whole
That's what I'm
thing
saying.
with the
He over
Colorado
there
collection.
like,
That's the base
look,
game
there you
plus
get it, he did it
Cult of the Holy
again.
Detonation and Battle of
He
Steel
laughed
Town,
and that
all
came
for a
out.
discount. Or if you have Game Pass, you already have Wasteland 3.
Nothing
Just
came
download it and
out.
play
This,
it.
I,
And then you
I'm
can get
convinced
both
this man
expansions
is a
with the
cult
expansion
robot.
pass.
That
I'm
is awesome.
convinced.
Now, to kind
This
of
is
recap
Kawhi
this a little bit,
Leonard's
we talked
brother.
about, you know,
The one that didn't
spewing
make
pus
the NBA.
bags and these weird characters.
He
and the
laughed and
cults the
nothing
boss
came out
battles and
2 times
all
in a
these
row.
Really cool things that are going to be in Wasteland
There was a glitch
3.
in the Matrix.
But please remind everyone before we get out of here, when can you pick up this DLC?
Right, this work of passion, it comes out on October 5th. We're really stoked.
That is awesome. So this is the Cult of the Holy Detonation.
Cult of the Holy
Detonation.
He like, ooh,
coming
I'm gonna write that
October
one down.
5th.
That's a
David,
new one I'm
thank
gonna
you so
need to
much
go
for
ahead and
Thanks,
join.
Mitch. Appreciate it.
All right. In the 3 years since its launch, Sea of Thieves has played host to some incredible crossovers, including unique ship sets inspired by games like Battletoads, State of Decay, Halo, and more. Today, we're excited to announce a brand new special event that will award players an all-new ship as a part of the latest wild crossover.
Bro, this
heading
man is
to Sea of
tilting up.
Thieves. Better
And
yet,
you still can't even see
this
all of the
event
top of his
begins
teeth.
tomorrow.
I don't trust nobody.
So
I
get
can't see
ready
the top of
to
their
make
teeth.
some mayhem And let's get
I don't trust nobody, bro.
This very special ship.
Like, he was tilted up like this, and he still was covering all of his top teeth, bro. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Like, To get DLC by joining the call. Oh, inspired by Borderlands?
Guten Tag, everyone. Really cool to be a part of this all-digital Gamescom event. And we were thinking, what's the best way to kind of celebrate Gamescom and to be a part of this as Sea of Thieves? And so we're really excited to reveal that we're bringing the Mayhem
They really thought they was slick.
A really
that
cool
little TV green screen thing in the back. They got
Sea of Thieves. And
in that window,
all of our players
make it look like he's sitting in the cabin.
The Gamescom
really slick.
So it's been really cool to work with the Borderlands team to bring this ship to life and giving all of our players the chance to learn it as part of this live event.
Awesome stuff.
We've cunningly titled Mayhem. You might notice the link. So you can probably guess the kind of activities that are involved. But if you head to Lorena at any of the outposts in the Sea of Thieves world, she'll be able to fill you in on the details of what you need to go do to earn the ship set. So we hope everybody gets a chance to take part in this awesome time-limited event. So it starts today, and it runs through to September the 7th. So that's the time period you've got to get your hands on the Mayhem.
August 24th?
And I think that's it for me. So as always, I will see you on the seas.
You're right. It is August 24th right now. You just blew yourself up. Was it worth it? They told that man, I'm gonna see you. You detonate this. You stand right here and detonate this. We'll see you when you back on the ship, bro. They cold for that one. That's fire stuff. They cold for that one.
Hope. It's always been a dangerous world in Trumbull Valley.
Oh, is this Dying Light 2?
But now, it's hope.
They one for all?
Back together.
No, this is State of Decay 2.
It builds new bonds.
Damn, State of Decay 2 look rough.
Of a growing threat. Hope.
Is it just me?
The greatest weapon we have.
I don't know, man. That State of Decay 2 look rough, bro. No emotion on the face whatsoever. New map. It is a new texture layout. A new upgrade on the graphics. Both for each, both me.
Welcome back to Trumbull Valley.
September 1st. I didn't even think about it. At this point, I'm just like, I already know I'm gonna get like 30 copyright claims.
Well,
I'm
just
just
like
saying.
zombies themselves, it seems everything old is new again in State of Decay 2. And we have a guest to walk us through this Undead update. Please join me in welcoming Undead Labs Director of Communications, Wanda Russell. Hello, Wanda, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. It's great to be here, talk about the Homecoming update releasing on September 1st. We are very excited to get this into players' hands.
You are indeed.
Man,
so let's talk about the Homecoming update. Obviously,
I forgot how
are coming back to
that
Trumbull
game
Valley.
looks, bro.
We were there for Heartland, the update back in 2019. Talk to me about the differences, and I'll sit right here and listen because you're adorable.
So Heartland
Why
is
is everybody coming in with black?
Within the game,
all
but
black
it's a very
on, bro.
linear,
You notice this?
narrative-driven experience.
Despite everybody coming in sitting down with all black on.
That's all changed with the Trumbull Valley map. It is the 5th core.
I'm waiting for
open
somebody
world
with black
map.
Air
It's fully
Forces on.
remastered,
I'm waiting for
and it
somebody coming in with
expands
black
into
Air
two
Forces.
territories that
Real
were
talk.
completely inaccessible in Heartland. So players can return to Trumbull Valley with their communities, start new communities there, and really start exploring everything that the new map has to offer.
So then, would Homecoming be
are you really going to get into playing State of Decay 2 right now?
So the events in Heartland kind of play
Back
out.
for Blood's
You see
going to
what
be out and all that
in
stuff.
Trumbull Valley. So we think of it as the third part of our Trumbull saga.
You look like Ronda Rousey. That's what I thought for a second.
Continued into Heartland.
When she was sitting there for a second, I was like, "Why is Rhonda here?"
And what storylines?
And then I was like, "Oh, that's not Rhonda.
So
She thinks she's Rhonda, but that's not."
There's a lot for players to discover. A lot of environmental storytelling to find, And, you know, things have changed. So this isn't the Trumbull Valley that players might remember. So that's going to be exciting.
Interesting. Well, and anytime you expand something like Trumbull Valley, you just have to have a juggernaut of content, pun intended. Talk to me a little bit about what some of those things are that players can get in on here now in the expanded Trumbull Valley.
Yes, a ton of new content. In fact, we're doing something unique with the Trumbull Valley map. There are items there that you can only find on that map and nowhere else in the game, including 12 new hats and outfits, 10 new very cool weapons. We've got 6 new bases, 2 new achievements for achievement hunters. And on top of that, we are adding the game's 12th bounty pack. So that will be available from the bounty broker across all maps. And I have to say,
damn, it look rough, bro. It looks so washed out.
I've ever seen go into the game. I'm so
like,
excited
that's not just me,
for people
right?
to find them.
A juggernaut.
It's not just me to think this. It looks so washed out, so dated.
Fun of the day.
Man,
that works out great. Well, let's talk about the State of Decay community because it's absolutely an integral part to this entire franchise. And State of Decay being on Xbox Game Pass, how has that impacted the community? How has that impacted the game? Talk to me about those.
It's been fantastic, and you know we have an amazing community. We love them so much. In fact, one of the reasons we're doing Trumbull Valley as a map is because it was one of the most requested features from the community, which also makes it very exciting for us.
You're trying to join them damn cults with it, do?
You get it.
Trying to join them cults?
We have a major milestone that we're celebrating.
Don't hit that like button. Let them knock on your door at night.
Has 10 million
about
lifetime
3 o'clock
players.
in the morning, knocking on your door.
10 million lifetime hang your hat on that. I absolutely love that.
I'm really grateful.
Incredible, amazing news. Congratulations to you and the entire team at Undead Labs, man. Fantastic work. Well, speaking of Xbox Game Pass, let's give me the deets one more time when it comes to the update.
So the update releases September 1st.
It looks
it's
so
free
washed,
update
bro.
for all State of Decay 2 owners, and it's included with Xbox Game Pass. Happy homecoming.
I love it. Thank you, Wonder, very much.
My pleasure.
Now we move from Trumbull Valley to the Lost Valley of Akria. This mystical location trades zombies for ancient warrior clans, forgotten temples of long-dead god kings, and a healthy dose of hack and slash. All this awaits in Strayblade.
Who? 505 Games? Wait, what is this? You know what? It don't matter. It looks like a definitely toned down RPG. Coming 2022. With those graphics? That mobile?
In Strayblade, you discover the mystical lost valley of Akria, a world which ranges from overgrown temple ruins to frozen caves and winding canyons. A game world that changes based on your victories and plenty of dudes to stab in blade-to-blade combat. If that weren't enough, you even get a fuzzy little pal to help you out. Between the epic fights and this small guy, there's clearly a lot going on here. So let's hear more from Point Blank Games about Strayblade.
That looks like Fable.
Hello everybody, I'm Leonard Kausch, game director at Point Blank Games, and today I will show you Strayblade.
It almost looked like...
Strayblade is an
it almost looked like the character models, almost like Fortnite.
Exploring the ancient valley of Akria with his companion,
like, look
a
at it.
wolf named Boji.
Does it not have like a Fortnite vibe to it?
The powers of the 3 Akrian metals to restore balance to this war-torn land.
That is the how.
That's what it reminds me.
Combat and exploration are the 2 key elements of our game. Let's dive into the combat first. Our combat system merges strategic anticipation of enemy attacks with split-second blade-to-blade reactions. It is the high noon of skill-based melee weapon combat. To achieve that, we put our hearts into creating fluid, well-readable animations and epic cinematic finishers. You can
I thought they was about to say they've integrated skill-based matchmaking in the game. So
now,
every enemy that you come across will be
Akria's colorful world
at your skill level. I was going to be like, excuse me?
Frozen caves and winding
the
canyons.
fuck you just say to
Together
me?
with your companion,
why would I
explore
put
the
myself to that
deepest corners
torture?
of an ever-changing world, bristling with adventure. Every discovery holds treasure. Find rare materials, recipes, weapons, lore pieces, and beautiful places. Change is part of your journey, where every victory impacts the world around you.
I know it's the art style.
Forward. Enemy skills stay dead.
I think that's what it is. It's the art style.
Weakened. And when Boji revives you, only one thing is certain. The change you brought shapes what now awaits you. And of course, get ready for epic boss fights. We hope you enjoyed the first look at Strayblade, which will be out next
sounds like somebody
year.
was stacking
and keep an eye on
wood.
our social media channels for more information.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Next up, one of the most unique games finally comes to Xbox.
Yeah, unique. As in, my evil twin murdered 4 of my husbands because they secretly are in love with me. Unique.
In case that didn't tip you off, we're talking about Crusader Kings 3, the medieval grand strategy and role-playing game that has you trying to defend your royal line
damn black
from
ass
those
eyes,
that would
you'd
conquer
be able
your
to know.
kingdom. And evil
I don't
twins,
even know if you
apparently.
could even see right now.
Yeah. It's coming to Xbox as an adaptation, not a direct
feel like
port, meaning
by
that
the end of
viewpoint
this
controls
stream,
have been refined to
The
bring
Black
that
Air
grand
Force
strategy
energy is just going to
experience
engulf him.
Not
That's
to
what I
mention
feel like.
bringing the grand strategy experience to my comfy living room couch.
We'll all be ruling from our throne room soon enough. Check out Crusader Kings 3, now coming to Xbox consoles.
Okay. Is it going to look good? Don't let that baby like this.
My son, we must never forget the crimes committed against us. Your father sought his glorious revenge and failed. He never understood that the greatest wars are won with weddings, not warriors. With daggers, not swords. Only the small mind
Gonna be up in here
measure success
producing
across the span of a
some
single
princess
life.
and stuff. Is that what's
The
gonna
real
happen?
game is played across generations. You see, real strategy requires cunning.
Crusader Kings 3 is wild. You really haven't lived until you've made an 8-year-old the King of England.
Well, it's nice to have hobbies. We've all gotten into some weird stuff this past year.
Weird like diving into people's brains and exploring their mental universes projected into a psychedelic 60s wonderland kind of weird?
Exactly that kind of
I don't
weird,
have the
which
I don't have
means
the
I am
patience
so
for those
excited
strategy
for
games
Psychonauts
either.
to finally get a sequel. It has
Really
been
don't.
so
Psychonauts too. Now that
really
was
is
probably gonna
something
be
special
really
about
good, but
Psychonauts, isn't it?
There really
That might be
is
like,
indeed. Now, think
honestly,
about
the
this.
best thing we've seen.
2005, when Psychonauts originally
Dying
came
Light,
out,
but
was
we
a different time for gaming. Most of the biggest games that year, we're talking Resident Evil 4, Battlefield 2, Call of Duty 2. They were great games, for sure. But they were all big, beefy shooter games.
Meanwhile, Psychonauts had humor, whimsy, and surprisingly heartfelt moments. It was an oasis of color and humanity in an era
you know
when
why
games
they're
were
talking like
increasingly
this?
turning
Because
grimy,
Psychonauts
dark,
had a cult
and
following.
combative.
Not to mention
A
having some
cult
deceptively
following.
deep character moments.
That's why the
All
original
the other
is
games
considered
didn't really
a
have a
cult
cult following.
classic.
They already had a following.
It has been a long time coming, and it is finally here. Enjoy this long-awaited launch trailer for Psychonauts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
I think I know the theme of this this Gamescom. Cults. Son of a bitch. Damn, man. I know y'all can't hear this right now. Um, long ass trailer. And they're gonna tell me the whole damn story. You know, it's like you gonna talk about it now?
Well, it's clear I could not be more excited for Psychonauts 2 because I gotta be honest.
Where'd he
in the
go?
Original game, we got
He done went off and
beats
joined
that need
another
settling.
cult.
If you know, you know. The meat circus level,
Oh,
it is infamous. It is
somebody
brutal,
need
it is
to
difficult
somebody
to say the least.
really
The
need to put a
final
leash
level
on
of
that
the original
dude.
game that came
He done
out,
already
and I
signed up
cannot
for
believe they're
another
doing the math
cult,
on this
bro.
one.
That's why he
16
ain't
years
there.
ago, Tim Schafer and Lizette T-Tree Montgomery. I am definitely dating myself, but you all, welcome from Double Fine Productions. Thank you so much for being here.
They ain't said nothing real new except for that one damn game, bro. They ain't said nothing new.
Yeah, it feels like
nothing.
only yesterday.
No,
But,
we ain't got no
kind of
Battlefield,
works for
nothing right
the
now.
story
Ain't
picks
nothing
up right
popping.
where the first game left
Nothing.
off.
Like,
And even
damn,
though
you
it's
could have
been a
talked
lot of
about
years, it's
some
a
of
game
them
that
other
matters a
games
lot to
we
us.
just
We really
seen,
love it here at
the
Double Fine,
rider
and we know there's a
games,
lot of fans.
the
There's been a lot to them,
snowboard
so we really want to
game.
be true
You know,
to
it's
the
just
spirit of
something
the
else,
first game,
man.
Which is
Like,
we
can't.
were able
I'm
to do
tired
because
of seeing
we
the same
brought
damn
back a lot of
thing
the same
get
voice
showed off,
actors,
bro.
and we also
Especially when
have
you
a
got so
lot of
many
people
other
on the
damn
team
games
that worked
that
on
you
the
ain't
first
even
game,
giving
as well as
the
bringing
light
on
of
a
day
bunch of
to
new
right
people
now.
like
That's
Lizette.
more hype
Thank you. It was really important for
than
us
this shit.
to carry the legacy forward, especially
Like, come
with
on,
the
Xbox,
style
damn.
of Wonk that is very prevalent in the first game.
Like, I'm saying as an Xbox consumer,
I'm in there for it.
I'm saying
let's
this.
roll it back
Like, I'm not
bit.
a
Of course,
Sony
this can be
pony or
kind
nothing
of a
like that. I
tricky
don't
idea
really
if
believe
you're
in the
not
console war shit.
familiar.
But
Psychonauts, they still jump into people's
like, I'm
minds.
just saying, like, I'm tired of seeing the same
right?
shit
So if
over and
you're-
over, bro.
So if a Psychonaut sort of dove into my brain, it would be like a lot of Ted Lasso quotes and French
damn.
Bulldog memes. Am I correct, Tim?
Yeah, that's what's fun about a Psychonauts game is that all the levels are different, just like every person is different. based
Snatched
on their
up a new
personality.
member.
If you could jump into someone's mind, what would it look like in there? What would be the color of the sky, and like who would the monsters be? And in Psychonauts, you get to do that because Raz.
I know
has the power of astral
I know
projection.
in one
And when he
stream they
goes in, he
had
gets to
that
fight
was
those
I
monsters and help
can't
people
remember
deal
who
with
it
their
was that
nightmares
used. I don't
and
know if it
wrestle
was
with their
Ubisoft
inner
or something like that. They
demons.
used
And so there's a ton of
copyright
variety, and there's a lot of
free
anything
songs,
goes. We can go to any location.
and everybody
we
else
can
is
have
still
any
using
art style,
copyrighted songs.
and
I hate
coming
that
up
shit.
with new levels for the second game was really fun to do.
Well, I loved it from the first game,
Bruh.
certainly. Let's talk to a little bit about
Ain't
how
been-
that
ain't
kind
been
of
low-key
concept
nothing.
expresses itself in the game world.
Nothing.
I mean,
Like
Psychonauts 2 has
all the
got
hype
all
shit,
over
I
the
feel
place,
like
I'm
they're
sure.
trying to save for like
Yeah, it
the
was really
end
important
part,
for us to carry
and it's
forward
like
the unique brain
you know you
worlds
got to
and
carry.
unique levels from the first
Like
game.
that's one thing
and
about
the unique style as well. So we're really focused on.
that's one thing about these
how we
big
can bring
companies
forward that style
is
and
that
Wonk,
they're like,
and
all
also
right, if we
bring
could just
in
make them
new
sit through
levels
all
of
this
enemies.
shit
Now,
and
of
just
course,
show
it
like
wouldn't be
all
Psychonauts
of the big
without
stuff
new
in like
mental
last
demons,
moment,
and
like
I'm
everybody's
sure
gonna
it's
be like,
happening in
oh my
Psychonauts
god,
2.
did you remember all of that at the
mean?
end?
Does it mean basically
But
is
it's
that
like
we're finally able to slap
you gotta
COVID
keep people
anxiety
interested.
in
You know, say a big
Well,
name,
I
show
don't know if
off
you get to slap
something new
anxiety in the
gameplay.
face, but you
Put
definitely
something
get to
else
slap some
new in
gap
there,
attacks.
something like that. You know,
And
to keep
COVID
us going
definitely
all the way
caused a
through
lot of
instead of
those.
just trying to keep us
In
in
addition to
one
panic
little bit
attacks, some of our
because
old
it's
enemies
not
have also
hype.
come back.
It's
Our
really not.
sensors are our favorites,
For
and
instance,
they're definitely here. And in addition to that, we also
Dokkan Battle
have
Worldwide
our
Celebration
doubts,
Countdown.
until new
Trash.
enemies. There's our lovely sensor.
There's no hype for it.
Also, some
Literally.
regrets,
None.
some flying regrets.
So-
There are a ranged enemy, and they definitely
Shit won't
are
happen
challenging.
until 2 days.
Our doubts are our slow,
Whatever it does start.
sticky melee enemy. You're also seeing our enabler here. He is our. It energizes our whole combat troop.
Honestly,
So
I
we have
feel
a
like it
whole
too. They probably
pass
will
that you
announce
can
one
battle
big
and
game
fight with,
or something like that later on.
Bad mood.
including the bat move.
Or maybe show like
That
dark,
electric storm of
Perfect Dark or
feelings that you
something
have
like
to
that.
Now, for those
Gameplay
who
or
haven't played the
little
original,
bit of
available
something.
now on Xbox Game Pass, by the way. Wink. Tim, why is Raz so good at rummaging through brains?
Raz is he has some very special skills. He has two whole sets of skills. One being the acrobatic skills.
Flight
he learned
Simulator
growing
is
up in a
nice.
circus. He can balance on
Flight
tightrope, jump
Simulator
on
is real
trampolines,
nice.
swing on trapezes, and that helps him navigate.
Don't get me wrong,
and
his
around
game's
to
probably gonna
all
be
kinds
fun
of
too.
interesting places.
That's
But he
for
also
sure.
has this other
But
side to his personality, which is that he's a powerful.
It's like we done
psychic, so
seen
he
this
can
one like
levitate
in
objects,
every
he can,
Xbox showcase.
use
They've always
telekinesis
talked
and
about this.
pyrokinesis. He has these powers, which people might recognize from the first game, as well as 3 new powers for the second game. He has the ability to mentally connect thoughts together, and he can connect two thoughts and actually connect two thoughts together to solve puzzles and to navigate in this game. He has the power of time bubble, which is just change and slow down how things are moving by changing people's perception of time. And he also has the power of projection, which allows him to pull an archetype, a personality out of his unconscious mind and bring it into,
like it's like we have to wait
the
through
world
all
that
this
he's
to
in,
get to it. 'Cause we
like
already
a
been like this.
companion in
This has
battle
already been
or
an
in
hour.
puzzle solving.
But let's
It's
talk about the
literally
story for a
already
second,
been an
because as
hour
the original
of
Psychonauts, we saw Raz
this so far.
training to be part of an organization, and now perhaps he's part of a whole organization at this point. And are there other brain agents, other Psychonauts out there that maybe grew up in a completely different
Like,
circus?
show me that snowboard game again, bro. That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, we have a lot of new characters in this game.
I'm
We
hyped
have a
about
lot of new
that. Show me
characters in
that.
this
That looked
game.
like Amp 2.
As soon as Raz arrives
show
on
me
the
that.
headquarters, he immediately gets introduced to the interns. And the interns quickly tell him and show him how he fits into the organization.
The bottom.
They're right down at the
Right
bottom.
Yeah, so earn his way back to the top again. He's no longer the coolest kid in summer camp.
Bro, that's
And much to
what I
his
feel like
chagrin,
right now.
His entire family,
Like, I'm about to
his
take a
entire
nap.
embarrassing circus clothes wearing family comes to visit him in
How'd
front
that
of all
work?
his new friends. And so the
How the hell that
interns
work?
find out that he's the awkward middle child of a circus family. Each one of them has their own quirks.
They did
and
Decay 2 was
foibles, and
hype?
Some of them are even psychic. And so a lot of their story gets told in this game, including their backstory and how it relates to the foundation of the Psychonauts themselves.
Well, I like that, and of course, as
They're
you
not
might
warm. I know they're
already,
not
I'm
into it.
fooled,
See, they
but
ain't even
you,
there
of
at the
course,
studio.
already
That's what
knew
I'm
that.
saying.
When can myself
They're not even at
and
the
the
studio.
rest
They not
of
even.
the
They
world
not.
exact
Well, she do got a black shirt on underneath, but you know what I'm saying. They not even at the studio.
You can get back to
They was like,
Beef, and
the
play
thieves'
Psychonauts
cults.
2
I'm
on
gonna
August
do it here in the
25th on
basement.
Xbox Game Pass
I'm
and
not.
PC.
I'm not going over there.
There it is. Lizette, Tim from Double Fine, thank you so much. And you know what? Extend a huge congratulations to everyone at Double Fine on the launch of Psychonauts 2.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.
Thank you.
And you can catch more of Tim Schafer and ask him those burning questions about the newest game in the fan favorite franchise in our Xbox Play stream tomorrow. But first, we're going from cleaning out mental cobwebs to cleaning up alien planets in this supremely
Gunk?
satisfying 4K 60 trailer for The Gunk.
Wait, this game come out yet?
I don't like
I forgot about this game.
Pretty sure the ship's insurance won't cover alien storm damage. You have to be careful out there.
Yeah, I remember they showed this, but
Everything here. This planet is literally a paradise when the Gunk's gone.
ooh, that frame rate looked a little rough right there. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Bex. Oh, please, Bex.
Like, I actually forgot about this game. Oh, smart delivery and stuff like that. Xbox. I know it's gonna be Game Pass. Y'all gonna talk about
We
it?
have talked about so many incredible games today, and it's hard to pick a favorite, but let me just say, it is so cool that State of Decay 2 is expanding Trumbull Valley. Come on. And hey, you know what? Great job on that flight sim interview.
Oh, thank you. I mean, talking to Jorg is always a blast, and Flight Sim is such a special game to me because, I mean, it's literally letting me travel the world. But I was staring daggers of jealousy watching you talk to Tim and Lizette over at Double Fine.
Well, I will say this, I understand, but you got to play Psychonauts 2 already, so I don't even want to hear it.
That's true, but it's not the same as talking to the creators. Just trust me when I tell you, be excited for Psychonauts 2.
I will say this as well, I am excited to see even more of Psychonauts 2 on our Xbox Plays streams.
Yes, don't forget, Xbox Plays will recap all the week's news throughout the week at twitch.tv/Xbox.
The hell
so
you
make
will.
sure to check that out. Before Kate and I let Playground Games take the wheel, let me just say that it has been our distinct pleasure to chat games and nerd out with everyone today.
Oh, it's hands down
Nerd out
the
with what?
best part of the job, for sure.
But we're far from done.
Nerd out to what?
Too true. Now, in June, Playground Games announced that Forza Horizon 5, the highly anticipated follow-up to 2018's breakout hit open-world driving game Forza Horizon 4 arrives on November 9th on Xbox consoles, Xbox Game Pass for console, PC, and cloud, and of course, Steam.
And if you're watching our Xbox YouTube channel, switch over to our Xbox Twitch channel to see all this new exclusive content.
And that is twitch.tv/Xbox for the full vroom vroom experience. And if you're already watching on Twitch or one of the Forza channels, stay right where you are.
Without further ado, let's dive in, starting with the new custom Forza Horizon 5 controller.
It's good. You already know it's going to be
for pre-order today.
Music. I'm just going to mute it right now. You already know it's going to be music. You already know. Hey, that controller kind of fire though. Hey, that controller kind of fire. Okay. That's crazy. I'm literally more hyped for a controller than just about anything else. Halo game's been already been announced, but I don't think they. I think this might be it. Oh.
Mike Brown and Forza Horizon art director Don Arcetta. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Hello.
How cool is this?
That is stunning. Look at that. Well, we obviously just saw a really cool video about it, and I'll be the first to say there is an amazing influence of Mexican car culture and music literally splayed right across the front. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. It just feels like it's a part of the Horizon Festival, like it's just dropped out of the game into your lap.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that control is nice.
And there's so much we do want to show the fans.
That control
and
is
it's
nice.
quite difficult to decide where to start. So can you maybe tell us a bit more about the game, Mike?
Sure, yeah. So Forza Horizon 5 is bringing the Horizon Festival's unique brand of fun and freedom to beautiful and vibrant Mexico. Players are going to set out across the largest, most diverse open world we've ever built in hundreds of the world's most beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
cars.
Like, it's another exclusive controller that's going to be out on the market.
Or a beach, but there's so much more to it, isn't there?
That's right. Even though it does have pretty awesome beaches and a number of amazing deserts, it also has vast canyons, hidden temples, awesome, beautiful historic cities, and even a towering snow-capped volcano.
I would much prefer seeing like a bunch of gameplay of somebody driving around.
Forza Horizon 5 showcases powerful, all new graphical features.
Listening to them talk
what
about
can
it
you tell us about that?
24/7 though.
So yeah, our Mexican HDR sky captures really illuminate the world to the point where you feel like you're really there. And thanks to the Xbox Series X and S, ray tracing is utilized in Forza Vista to really make our cars
if you're coming to this
more
thing and
true
this
to
is
real
all
life.
Xbox's games or anything like
encounter the
that,
smallest of
they
details
literally didn't
as you
show
travel
like
throughout
any
the
of the big
world,
games
all
off.
rendered
Like they didn't
in
show
striking
anything
realism.
besides
That's such an
Forza.
exciting
They didn't
overview. I
show
cannot wait.
anything
And
else.
next up is something we know that
really
Forza Horizon
big.
fans have definitely been waiting for the most.
And
Mike, what exactly
we were
is that?
all
Yeah,
expecting to possibly
we are
see
about to
some
reveal the
2042
cover of
stuff,
Forza Horizon 5,
Battlefield,
featuring the incredible
maybe a new game or
Mercedes
something like that.
AMG
Hey,
1
some
and
shit.
the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands. Should we take a look?
Let's do it, yeah.
Don't you start with another song? I knew it. Another song. They cannot play a trailer without songs. They really can't. They just can't let it be gameplay. Yeah, Never Ever Nice. Are they done? And they gonna move on or what? I'm confused. They still back.
I want to know is why those two cars were chosen and what players can expect when they get behind the wheel.
Yeah, so those differences are exactly why we chose them. The Mercedes AMG 1 marks the first time a car features Formula One hybrid technology almost one-to-one from track to the street. And with the 2021 Ford Bronco Badlands, You know, that's primed for rugged
cloud gaming.
off-roading.
I think so too. I think cloud
and I'm
gaming.
certain people can't wait to see more of what these cars can do in the game. So I don't think we should keep them waiting any
not
longer.
having
Mike,
to literally
can you tell us what we're about to see
that. That is
Yes,
so much better.
in a
You
few
have
moments'
no
time,
idea
we'll
how
be kicking
great
off
that
a
is.
Forza Horizon 5 Let's Go stream.
As soon as the
everybody
game
should
comes
check that
out
for
on Game
a
Pass,
big deep dive into
you don't
loads of
have
new
to
content
wait
and
to
features from
download
Forza
the damn
Horizon
game.
5.
You can literally stream
But before
it,
that, we
and
have
then once
8
you've
minutes
already
of
played it,
brand new
say
gameplay.
you're
We're
about to
witnessing
get off,
both
just
the
hit
Mercedes
download
AMG 1
and let
and
it
the
download,
2021 Ford
and then when
Bronco
you come
Badlands.
back,
And in
you already have the
typical
game, but
Horizon
you already
fashion,
played it
we
even
are going to
before,
see
so you
active
know you like it.
volcanoes,
So
cars jumping
a
out of
game
cargo planes, and a
like,
race under beautiful Mexican skies all the way to
say
the Horizon
somehow,
Festival.
some way, like
Should we check it
Battlefield
out?
or anything like that comes out on Game Pass, you're able to do that. Is this going to be another user? Oh, this is gameplay. Oh, never mind. There's music. You just had to give it a second. Is that snow tracks on that? Is that skis on that? Oh, okay. That's what to say. It's music. Damn, it's music. See, this is what I'm talking about. Actual gameplay. Okay. Like, this is actual gameplay, bro. Oh, I don't care he talking. There's still music playing. It's literally just music with the game sound in the back. Bro. Oh, it like that? Oh. Okay. Well, we got some flight simulator up in this mug too. I'll be damned if somebody pull out my expensive ass car like that. I'll be damned, bro. No, I wouldn't. Hell no. You done fucked up your suspension just doing that. Bro. Telling you though, that Corvette ain't playing no games though, bro. Woo! Woo! I'm pretty sure that handling would be a lot worse. Real talk, but got the drifts and everything. Oh, there's a sandstorm popping up? Oh shit. I didn't know that was in the game. Oh shit. Look at the car. Bro, don't even worry about the sandstorm for a second. Look at the car. As soon as he went into it, you could literally see particles of the actual sandstorm coming onto the car and sticking on right off the bat. That was dope. That was dope. You paying for that? Oh yeah, they definitely got some Fast and Furiousness on. Hey, Porsche 911. This is nice. Okay, got a little drifts on that one. Bruh. Okay. Oh shit. It just popped up out of nowhere. See, I'm up in this piece too. Here's the thing. They got motion blur turned up to the effing max. Let me just say that. You take off motion blur, you're definitely gonna get more frames. It's kind of like, what? No Halo, no nothing else. There was literally nothing else that was going to be shown. It was pretty much the whole same thing over again, except for that Forza part at the end, and then the cloud gaming. That was like only really two. Besides that 22 game, was it? I can't remember what it was called. It was something started with S, but that's literally the only things that was really new. Low key, that's an L, man. Like that's an L. In all seriousness. Yeah, and now almost an hour and 30 minutes for pretty much one announcement and a newer trailer, and everything else in the middle of it was just crap. Didn't even care. That was like that was something. What can you say? Yeah, I'll say this right now. This was an L. Like, not showing anything else new or anything. Like, that's an L. Real talk. No other Halo stuff. No Stalker stuff. None of the other games and stuff. Like, even if it was from Ubisoft and stuff like that, they're still gonna be on Xbox and stuff like that. Like, none of that. None of that at all. Yeah. No Perfect Dark. No Bethesda stuff. Yeah, man, that's an L. The only reason why I'm gonna give it a 2, I would only give it a 2 out of 10. Actually, 2.5 out of 10. The only reason why is because I think 2 points automatically for the cloud gaming, automatically, and then a half a point for literally new gameplay of Forza 5. That's it. Everything else I could deal. This could have been like literally one of their videos, 4-minute videos that they would have popped up. I would honestly, I'd much prefer a 4-minute video than that. But what can you do? Especially with so much stuff about to come out and have betas and stuff like that. I guess they were just like, nah, we don't need to do anything. So hey, there it is. But you see so many people dipped already through, but that's it for this stream. I mean, that's all that they showed. That was it. It was an L. Big L. And looks like I probably won't be getting excited for another Xbox stream unless it's legitly like all new shit. That'd be about it. Probably maybe like the next. I think they're supposed to have one for Call of Duty, but I know they already had one thing for Call of Duty, so I don't know I can't remember if they're gonna have another like gameplay thing. I think they are in September 7th or something like that. So I don't know. I may do a poll on that one or something like that and see if you guys would want to see me do that reaction live. I don't know yet, but for this one, it was a filler stream. Definitely was. But other than that, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with your boy. Especially since it wasn't Dokkan Battle related to. But have an awesome day / night. Stay safe. Bless. I'm out. Peace.